Hi everyone and welcome back to the Kinsclay channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm doing a time-stamped day in my life. I know these are a lot more popular on like TikTok and YouTube shorts and stuff, but I've seen more people doing it as long form YouTube videos, so I thought it'd be fun. At the minute it's just past 10 o'clock and the first thing I was going to do today is pack the order that needs to go. And if anybody's new here, I run my small business mainly making polymer clay crystal dragons and crystal creatures with real crystals and gemstones. And I've got an order that needs to go out, but my shipping boxes haven't arrived yet because I used all of them for the last drop. So I think I'm gonna have to walk to the shop to try and find one shipping box. Hopefully they have some. And I also need to pick up some vintage parcels from the same shop anyway, which are obviously books. So that's the first order of the day. We're gonna walk to the shop. Fingers crossed they have shipping boxes. If not, I'm gonna have to come back and drive somewhere else because I really want this order to go out today. And yeah, like I said, I'm picking up some books from that shop anyway. The annoying thing is though, I do have another book being delivered to the same shop, but I don't know if it's gonna get there today and I'm running out of time to pick up the ones that are there, so I need to go and get them before they get sent back. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. Then I'll have to pack the order, drive to the post office and drop it off. I'm also ordering some manufactured products, which I haven't showed anybody anything of yet, so that's really exciting. I'm excited to show you those. And later on, we're picking up a spider. If you watched the last video, you'll know that I went to an insect or invert convention with my brother and his girlfriend and my nephew, and they already have a jumping spider and a mantis. They ended up buying another mantis in that video. It was really fun if you want to go and watch that. But while we were there, we thought it's Mother's Day this weekend, and my mum really liked when she had to look after the jumping spider that they have, so we bought an enclosure and we're gonna go and pick up a jumping spider for her later. I'm very excited about that. We're gonna go and pick one out and bring it back. So yeah, it's a busy day and I thought I'd just bring you along with me. So I'm gonna get my shoes on and we'll get down to the shop. After all of that, I just went in the kitchen and found a box. So we can pack this now after all. So I guess that's actually the first thing that we're doing, which is better anyway because that way I can go out and get everything done in one go instead of coming back and packing the order and stuff. So the first thing in this order is this beautiful fairy crystal dragon. She's holding a jar of pink opal and I just think she's so pretty. I love the colour. And she also got this sleepy fox holding this beautiful piece of carnelian. I actually made both of these on members only lives. I just think it's so cute. And then the last bit that she got was from a couple of drops ago actually, but this was still one of my favourite pieces from that drop, so I'm happy that it's going to its new home now. It's got these two really tiny baby crystal dragons on this piece of clear quartz. It's very cute. So first order of the day is actually getting all of this packed up, which shouldn't take long, which is good. Okay, we are done packing this up. This box was actually the perfect size, which is always good. So I'm going to go and print off the shipping label, which takes quite a while, especially when they're going abroad like this one is. And then once that's done, I will drive this down to the post office and probably buy some stuff for dinner while I'm there. Then I'm going to drive back here and walk to the other shop where I need to pick up my vintage parcels from. It's kind of a bit of a back and forth, but I want to walk to the other shop. It's just too far to walk to the post office, but oh well. Let's go and get this label sorted. Okay, the plan's changed again, and yes, I'm sat on the stairs, just ignore that. My sister's got a free period, so she's home for like another half an hour, and she's parked in front of my car, so instead of making her go and move it, I'm gonna walk to the shop first and pick up my parcels. I also need to get some stuff so that I can make some dinner, and we need milk as well, so I'm doing a little errand run, I guess. And then by the time I get back, I'll be able to move my car out and drive to the post office and drop off that parcel. Hopefully everything else goes in plan today and we can do it in the order that I was gonna do it. But yeah, let's walk to the shop, pick up my new books that I definitely don't need, and some food that I definitely do need. Back home. Well, that was a nice trip to the shop for literally no reason. I got to the till with my stuff and she said it's cash only, and I was like, oh. I didn't bring any cash, and I said okay, I'll have to put my stuff back then, but I have some parcels to pick up as well. And she said I can't do parcels either because obviously the scanner machine thing's not working, so I couldn't get my parcels either. She said to come back later, so we're gonna have to do that. And I did just get a notification saying my third parcel is out for delivery, which is also getting delivered to that shop, so hopefully when we go back later the internet and everything at the shop will be fixed, so we'll be able to pick up my vintage parcels before they expire tomorrow, because that wouldn't be good. But anyway, I still need to buy food, so I'm going to do that at the post office because it's like a shop as well. I'm just waiting for my sister to go back to school so that I can get my car out. I literally said before I left, hopefully everything else goes to plan today, and I just walked to the shop for no reason, so it's just one of those days, I guess. This is chaotic. Ugh. Okay, let's drop this off and pick up some food. I've dropped the parcel off, but they didn't have any of the stuff that I wanted to make my dinner with. They only had milk, so I've got milk. But for everything else that I wanted to get, I'm gonna have to go to a different shop. I hope I'm still gonna be able to do the other things that I wanted to do today, like the ordering the manufactured products and stuff, and there was some other little bits that I want to do. But all morning, stuff just keeps not going to plan. I just can't believe what today is going like. It's so funny. Oh, hopefully this shop has some stuff that I want for dinner. Okay, next shop. Fingers crossed they have stuff because I want to make cucumber tuna like bites. So I really hope that these guys have it. I feel like this has turned into a massive journey, just picking up my vintage parcels and sending off one parcel. And I've even got to go back to that shop later and hopefully I can pick up my vintage parcel then. And there's a car pulling up next to me and I look crazy. I'm also going to nip into the charity shop that's next to this shop as well, so if I come back with any more books, I'll show you what I get. I shouldn't though, because like I said, I'm picking up more later. Anyway, let's go. I got a book. I really shouldn't have. I've got so many to get through on here. This is my TBR pile. But I love Frida McFadden books, and this is supposed to be her best one, and I haven't read it yet, so. And it was 50p. Can you believe that? It's got a tiny little like coffee stain on top, but other than that, it's literally perfect. And when I got in there, I saw a woman and she was holding it, and I was like, there's no way she's not gonna get this. But it turns out she worked there and she was just like looking through the books. So then when she went to the till, I picked this up and she said it was a really, really good book, and that's all I've heard about this book, so obviously I got it and I'm so excited. 50p, I can't believe that. And it was £3 minimum spend for card, and I didn't have any cash, so I got this bag as well. It's very not my style, but I had to get something to be able to get the book, so I'm gonna give this to someone else. I'm just so excited about the book. Okay, let's put it on my to be read shelf, which is overflowing. But here's my thought process, okay? A lot of these ones I am not gonna read for a while. I need to move my dragon off of here. These two I have already kind of read, and I'm not gonna reread them until I do another rewatch of Lost, so these can be moved somewhere else because they're not officially to be read. Also, I just have this one turned like this because it's really pretty, and I have read like a quarter of this. They're all short stories, so I'm like reading them in between like normal length books. And this massive one that's taken up so much space is Doctor Sleep, which is obviously the sequel to The Shining, which I don't have. So obviously I can't read this until I read the first one, which I haven't got yet anyway. So I'm gonna move this one and those lost ones to make a bit of room for this book that we've just got and the other books that we're picking up later, because potentially there's going to be 3 at that shop that we're picking up in a bit. I have a problem, okay, I know. I read slow as well, so that doesn't help. But I'm just gonna slide that in there. Yay! I think I'm gonna clear out the shelf underneath that you can't really see and put books that aren't like gonna be read anytime soon on there. That makes more sense, because I still like having that really pretty book displayed like that. Those ones now live there, and now we've got space for the other books that we're picking up later. I'm so excited, but anyway, I think it's time to make some dinner now. Also, I know I've just left this not looking great with this massive gap there, but I'm gonna rearrange it when I go and pick up the other books earlier, so don't judge me. By the way, if you haven't seen it, this is my pile of books that I have read. Obviously, there's a massive difference. It's kind of embarrassing, but I have very nearly finished another Frida McFadden book. I can get through those so quick, so I'm going to be putting The Locked Door on here soon because that's what I'm currently reading. But anyway, enough about books. We need to get some food and do some more work. It's exactly 12:30 and I'm about to go outside and take pictures of our first manufactured product. If you're new here, I make everything by hand. Obviously, my business is a polymer clay business and I sculpt everything myself. And the best sellers, like I say, are on top of or holding crystals. But a few months ago, I had a sponsor that made me custom acrylic pins. I just drew the design and then they sent me these pins. I don't know where they are. I'll put in a picture of them, but they were super cute and they're available on the shop still. And they were the first ever thing that I sold that was like manufactured that I hadn't made. But obviously, I drew the design myself, which I really loved. And I've reused that design to make this. I'm in love with it. It's so cute. I matched the inside colour to the colour on the background of the dragon, and on this side it has the Kins Clay logo. I love this so much and I've been trying to hide it from videos until I was ready to show you guys, but now I'll be able to drink my coffee out of it and stuff. How cute is that? I love it. And then also, for fun, I designed this too, which is the same thing, but it says Kins Clay underneath, and I think it's adorable. It's loads of lined pages inside, so it's just a really cute, fun little notebook. These have been sitting on my desk for months now, and I've been kind of scared to release them because I don't want people to think I'm going to be making less handmade products. Does that make sense, or is that just me? Like, there are other things I'd like to design, like tote bags, maybe glass tumblers and stuff like that with different designs on, or the same design. But no matter what, that won't ever mean that I'm making less handmade stuff. This stuff is just that I'm designing on the side. So I need to get photos of them so that we can announce to everyone that these are a thing and get them on the shop as well soon. I'm probably gonna do that not today, but I do want to get the photos done today and maybe announce that they're here. I also need to order more of these because I just ordered these as a sample for myself, so I only have one of each. I'll probably only order another 2 or 3 of each just to see how they do, and then if people like them I can always order more. So yeah, I'm gonna order them to my house, but we'll do that after we take the photos because I really want to get outside in the sun again. So let's go. This is a weird place to do this, right by the front door, but the light here and the white background I think is gonna look best. So I'm gonna try and take the photos down here on the floor. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought. I've just ordered the mugs and the notebooks. I only ordered 2 of each. I think that the price has gone up since I ordered those samples, and it was a lot more expensive than I was expecting it to be, so I only got 2 of each just to see how they go. And it also means that I'm going to have to price them higher than I originally would have wanted to, which is annoying, but we'll just see how this first drop of manufactured products goes. And I'll also look around at different suppliers and stuff. I've heard that Printify is the best one, but I know that there is others, so after this one I'll probably look around for more different products and stuff like that, depending on what people want. But like I said, I've never done manufactured products before, so I'm new to this. I've just had an email saying that my 3rd book was delivered to the shop, so I'm thinking that means that the scanners must be working, because she must have scanned it into the shop for it to show up on my phone. So I might go and walk down there now. It's a little bit risky because she might turn around again and say that the Wi-Fi is still not on, but it's like 1:15 now and I don't really know what to do for the rest of the afternoon, to be honest. So I might just walk down there and fingers crossed they'll actually be able to give me the parcels this time. Okay, I'm walking to the shop again. Would you believe me if I told you something else has gone wrong? Because it did. I ordered 3 books. 1 of them just got delivered today, but 2 of them were delivered 3 days ago. And the ones that were delivered 3 days ago, I have until tomorrow morning to pick them up, otherwise they'll get returned. And 1 of those has just gone missing. Don't know how, but the lady in the shop was looking for it and there's only 2. And the one that's missing is the one that was delivered 3 days ago. So if it does get found, it will probably get sent back and I won't get my money for it either. Ugh. I was looking forward to that book as well. It's just not my day at all. I don't know what is happening. But anyway, we're going to open these 2. I'm pretty sure they're both more Frida McFadden books, which I know every single person probably has read a Frida McFadden book, but the majority of my other books are horror. And I really love horror books, but I can get through Frida McFadden's books really fast and I really enjoy them, so I'm stocking up on those 2. And obviously I'd rather get them off of Vinted than brand new because it's cheaper, and obviously it's better to buy secondhand when you can. I'm upset about the one that didn't get delivered though, because that one was a horror book and it was Pen Pal, which was originally a Reddit thread of short stories. So that sounded so cool to me and I really wanted that one. But chances are it's just lost somewhere. I don't know where. It must be in the shop. They just must have misplaced it. I don't know. But the first one that we've actually got is The Crash by Frida McFadden. I just love the edge and I've heard this one isn't as good as the rest, but you've got to form your own opinion, especially with books, because I feel like I don't agree with reviews on books quite often, so I might end up liking this. Don't know. Even if I don't, I'll be glad to have read it, and I just love this. So this is going to go on display. It's so pretty. Then the next one should be Ward D by Frida McFadden, which for some reason, everywhere I've looked for it, it's a lot more expensive than all of her other books are. And when I saw this for £1 on Vinted, obviously I got it. Both of these are in such good condition. This one, the spine is like cracked, but no matter what I do, I end up doing that with my books anyway, so I don't care about that. This one though looks actually brand new, which is crazy. This book came out less than a month ago, so to get a brand new copy, I think I paid like £2. So yeah. These are the books that we've got, more Frida McFadden. I'm also currently reading a Frida McFadden book, so I'm gonna put these on my shelves now. But I really wanted that other horror book because I want to read a horror book next and that would have been a good one, but I'm hoping that it's still gonna turn up, but I doubt that now. I'll just have to keep an eye out for it, but let's add these to the shelf. Looking at it now, I think I actually have an equal parts horror to thriller. I also have another horror / thriller book on the way. I've just had really bad luck with horror books lately. I really like the first one that I read, but then other ones that I've read wanting that same kind of vibe have just not been very good at all. Some of the horror books on here though, I do have high hopes for. Like I want a horror book that's not about like magic and stuff. And I feel like the last 2 times I've tried to read a horror book, that's what it's been. And I just don't like those kinds of books, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep talking about books. What time is it? It is 1:45, and I've done pretty much everything that I wanted to get done today. Obviously, we're still going shopping to pick up our little baby jumping spider later, which I'm so excited about, but I think that is sometime after 4, so I've got a little bit of time before then. But right now, I think I'm gonna edit those photos that I took earlier of the products. I think me and my boyfriend might go on Minecraft for a bit because we randomly decided to play Minecraft one night because we had nothing else to play, and now we're addicted to playing Minecraft, and I feel like I'm like 7 again and just obsessed with Minecraft. So yeah, probably gonna do that. I also feel like I want to read at some point today, but I feel like I don't know where I'm going to fit that in. But I will, or at least I'll try. So I don't know. This day has been chaotic. I just need to do something like that I know is not going to go wrong now. I've just come off Minecraft and Mitch has said that he's setting off to come and pick us up soon. I'm excited. I don't know where we're going to tell my mum that we're going because obviously it's not Mother's Day until Sunday and it's only Wednesday, so the spider's going to be living... Mom? The spider's going to be living at Mitch's until he brings it over here on Sunday, but we're going to go and pick it out when he gets here anyway, which shouldn't be long. But yeah, she doesn't know where we're going, so I don't know what we're going to tell her, but we'll figure it out. I think maybe this. I don't know.
What are you doing it?
Yeah.
This is small.
Oh.
How does it know? Wait.
It says that. If it goes everywhere, it goes everywhere.
Which one's a medium? They're all the same size.
They're smaller.
You sure? So fire.
So.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
What's that bit for?
Oh.
What's gonna happen? Let's do it. What are we doing to it? That is outrageous. I feel like I'm in the future.
Yeah. Oh, it's cleaning it.
Oh. Coffee. Is that going to be horrible?
I don't think so.
Coffee and lemonade. That's so intriguing.
That's disgusting. Skittles? $3D gummies, that's what I said. Oh. That's crazy. Oh, that is massive.
Jumpers.
Oh.
Yeah, man, it's just racks and racks of snakes. That's more to that shit.
Who's in there? Oh my god.
Look at his green fangs. Or is it blue? I'm colourblind.
Yeah, with the spiders.
It's a skunk. What? It's on top of the house. Plus we get the one with the weird lid.
I know.
That's the only one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
This is the only one with a weird lid?
Yeah.
It had a different leaf as well.
Yeah, it
All the other
does.
ones had like the big leaves.
Like it won't with the rest, it
I was
won't.
waiting for it.
Yeah. Got a spider. Hi, we've just got back. It is about 20 to 7 now. I'm so happy with the one that we picked, and we literally couldn't pick between them because the boys and girls look different. Mitch already has a girl, so I was thinking that we should get a boy because the patterns are really different. They're like black and white and they have blue fangs. And we had like 6 of them out on the table because we wanted the breed that's called Regal. I think that's what it's called. So we had the 6 of them out. 3 of them were boys, 3 of them were girls. And the lady that worked there, she was really nice. She was like, do you want me to flip a coin on whether you should get boys or girls? And we said yeah. Flipped the coin and we got boys. So we put all the girls back. And then there were 2 other boys that had like a more defined pattern on them. So we eliminated one of them. We put that one to the side. And then it was out of the 2 boys left. We asked her to flip a coin again. And we did, and we got the only one that was in a different tub with a different leaf. And I thought that was really cute because there were 17 spiders there, and out of all of them we got the only one that was in like a different thing. And I even remember that before we found him, he wasn't with the rest of them. She said, oh, there's this one down here too, and he was like underneath the thing, so she got him out, and then it actually ended up being that one from the coin flip that we ended up taking home. So I thought that was really cute. It's like it was meant to be that one. Obviously he's gone to my brother's now because we're giving him to my mum on Mother's Day, but I'll put in a picture of him here when I can get one, and I'll also update you with what my mum has called it because it will be well after Mother's Day now that this video comes out, so he will be in the background of all of my videos I think from now on. It's made me really want my own for up here though, which is not good. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here because it is getting late. I'm going to go and have my tea now. And after that, I'm either going to watch something with Libby or I'm going to read some of my book because I still haven't had time to read today. And then I'm going on the game, like I said, with everyone. So it's not really that interesting to film. I'm going to end this here because I don't know how long this video is anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm doing after this. So I hope you enjoyed this. This day was very chaotic and everything seemed to just go wrong. I really hope I can get that book as well that's just gone missing somehow, but we'll see what happens. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!